me again. I had a couple of requests to discuss how to play Bruce Cockburn's Lovers in a Dangerous Time. Particularly the picking pattern, which people are saying they're having difficulty with, and I sure did when I was first trying to figure it out. First, briefly, let's hit the chords. The first one is kind of a B. That's A string, 2nd fret, D string, and G string, 4th frets. And then you slide the whole thing up 2 half steps, which would be kind of a C sharp. And that would be A string, 4th fret, and D and G string, 6th fret. And then finally, it's an A with a B. So that'd be like a regular A, except you drop the B string, putting your finger on the B string rather, and so it sounds like this. And that is just D string 2nd fret and G string 2nd fret. When he gets to the chorus, the Lovers in a Dangerous Time, there's a brief transitional E chord. And then finally, for the outtake that occurs in the middle of the song and also at the end, oh geez, well that'll be G string, G string? No, A string, 9th fret, G string, 11th fret. And of course when you're hitting those, you're not hitting the first 3 strings. Well, you're not hitting the first 2 strings rather. And then all you do is really move it around. It's and then up 2, down 2, then down 2, down 1, then down 2, and then to the 2nd fret, and back up to the 9th, the 11th, and then down 2, down 2. So those are the chords. I'm sure that this guy, you can figure it out. It's pretty simple as far as at least the left hand position goes. So now on to the fun part, the finger style stuff. Okay, you're gonna basically come down with your thumb hard 3 times throughout the pattern. Twice initially. Actually, it'd be like out of the first 4 notes, you're going thumb, thumb, note, a different note than thumb. So it'd be thumb on the A string, thumb on the D string, and then you're going to hit either the B or the G strings. And then back to that D string, then to the B and the E strings, then to the B or the G string, doesn't matter because they're both the same. Then back to that D again with your thumb. Was it? Yeah. So I'm sorry. You're hitting with the thumb 4 times, but the emphasis is on the first 3. So once again, thumb to the A string, thumb to the D string, then the B or the G coming up, then back to that D string, and then the B string and the E string simultaneously, and then still coming up, the B or the G string, and then down again back on that D string, D string. So, and then up again on the B or the G. As far as the B and G go, I was hitting them both when I first started figuring this out, but it seemed to detract from the emphasis that I wanted on that hitting that top part, the B and the E string. And so now, as I'm going, I think I'm taking the emphasis off of that next note. So I go, So I'm gonna just keep on. Okay, well, once again, just real slow, talking it out. It's thumb on the A, thumb on the D. Okay, come up on the B or the G, back down to that D, then definitely B string and E string simultaneously. Keep on coming up on the B or the G. Hit that D coming down again with the thumb, and then back up on the B or the G, and then you start the whole thing over. So I'm gonna go real slow and try to give you sort of a side view. Huh. It's hard to do slow after you've gotten it fast. Oops. I'm sliding into old habits here. Okay, and I'm going to go a little bit faster just for a second, because even sitting down, I tend to forget to put emphasis on the first three downstrokes with the thumb. And when you see Bruce do it, you're going to see his hand travels a heck of a lot more than mine ever does, or ever will probably, because Bruce is far more accurate than I ever will be. So I'm going to speed it up and just kind of show you. It takes me a little while to get into the rhythm, but I'll show you what my thumb tends to do. Okay, so you can see how I'm kind of doing the bump, 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 the bump, 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 bump. But even though the emphasis changes on the different notes, the timing, the more even you get the timing between each and every single note hit, the better it's going to sound. Because when Bruce does it, it's just absolutely 100% straight, and it sounds great that way. So that should be enough for the picking pattern. Just rewind and play back as much as you need to. Getting to that, when he goes to the chorus, the lovers in a dangerous, he hits a transitional E, and this is how that is done. It's... Huh. So he's going. Oops. Oops. Well, that's not right either. It's... So... Again, that's the order. Boy, it's hard to slow down and do this. So anyways, that's that. So it's lovers in a dangerous time. Lovers in a dangerous time. And then finally, that transitional piece that occurs in the middle of the song and at the end. We already went over the chords, but now we're going to do the picking. When Bruce does it, he comes down with his thumb on that first note for each, the beginning of each bit of this. So he's... however, either he's got a little bit of thumbnail going on there when he's coming across it, or his thumb is hard as a rock, and I imagine it is, and so he gets a real nice ring out of it. The only way I can get that ring is by coming down on it with the leading edge of my index finger. So, and then you just come down. And then you pick out, in this order, the E string, then the B string open. So, and E string, B string open for the entire thing as you're sliding up and down. So, and then it's kind of got sort of a triplet in there as far as the rhythm. And the rhythm is probably hard to get at first. It came to me pretty naturally, so maybe you'll have no problem with it. And obviously, for this whole thing, ignore the A and the E strings. You don't want to hit them at all. So... the only other thing I can say about that is, obviously, when you're going down, when you're taking those 2 trips down, you are not hitting. In other words, you're not doing this. Oops. No, you're gonna slide. So here it is. Slide. Slide. And, just by listening to one of the recordings or my other recording of this, you should have no problem getting that part. I found that the hard part was to just get the real feeling for that part of it. Okay? So that's it. That's all I can think of. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them on YouTube, and sometimes I look, and I'll try to get back to you on it. Good luck, everybody. Thanks. Bye.